Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Oh, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Even among the world's biggest stars, Michael Jackson carried a unique kind of aura. His presence alone could make people pause, respond differently, and instantly change the atmosphere. No matter how famous someone already was, being around him could suddenly make them feel like an ordinary fan all over again.
Thank you very much, Eddie Murphy. First, I'd like to thank... Could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help. It ain't working. Okay. Go like, bend down. First, I'd like to thank...
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him or something. I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
First, I'd like to thank God who makes all things possible. I'd like to thank my mother and father, Catherine and Joseph Jackson. I'd like to thank Barry Gordy, who gave me my first professional start in show business. And the Epic family, Walter Yetnikoff, Larry Stesso, Glenn Brunman, Frank DeLeo, Quincy Jones, and Bruce Wadin. I love you. And the public, thank you.
If that is not what people today call pure aura, then nothing truly matches the definition. And it was not only the fans who experienced it. Even fellow celebrities struggled to stay composed whenever Michael Jackson entered the room. In this moment, you can clearly see how his presence completely transforms the atmosphere. Even someone as fearless and self-assured as Mike Tyson could not remain entirely at ease while standing beside the king of pop. It highlights the extraordinary star power Michael had, making even the biggest celebrities feel like they were standing in front of someone larger than life.
In Cleveland, he has a concert. I'm with Don King. Let's go see him in the concert. We go to the concert. Last song is over with. His drummer, he has a drummer. The drummer gives me the
drum set.
And we're by the door. Mike at the door. He's waiting for a car, and there's really nobody there but just me and him. And he's just waiting for the car. And it was a truck, I believe, usually. And he's looking, and people are coming over, from the band, from backstage talk. And then I try to get closer because I want to say something. And then he turned around and said, "Where do I know you from?" I said, "Okay." And you turned around and got in the car. I said, "Oh, I got to try that on somebody." I got to try that one. I said, "Oh, man."
You didn't reintroduce yourself to him, but you're just like, "Hey, I'm Mike."
Michael Jackson may have played a huge role in shaping modern pop music, but according to Chris Tucker, meeting him in person was an entirely different experience that often caught even famous celebrities off guard. Rather than simply seeing a worldwide icon, many people said they felt overwhelmed the instant they were near him. Even stars who were already accustomed to fame and constant attention would sometimes lose their composure and react like excited fans around him. This proves that Michael was admired for far more than his
Michael Jackson.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored. I'm very happy.
This moment also highlights Michael's warm and humorous personality. Chris Tucker shares an incredible story that perfectly captures it and is guaranteed to make you laugh.
Here's what I like. The first time I saw you do stand-up, there was a lot of Michael Jackson dancing and really a great impression of him. And then I just found out recently that you guys were pretty good friends.
Oh yeah, man. I was blessed, man, to to grow up and to meet somebody I idoled and admired so much, man, and become his friend. I was in one of his videos and stuff, and just loved Michael, man. We became friends, man. I hung out with him a lot, and Michael was just so nice, man. You'd be around him and you just get happy, man. He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls Royce. I gave you a TV, damn.
So who were the comics that you looked up to when you came up?
Oh, man, I remember when we first got cable. They didn't even lay the cable wires down on my street yet, and my neighbor brought the tape down, Eddie Murphy Delirious, down the street. Yeah, and he was like, you gotta see this, man. I was like, I was a little kid, I was 9 years old. I put it in, and it was, you know, it was Eddie Murphy at his rawest, man. And it was great. And then, of course, Richard Pryor. Of course. I remember going and seeing Stir Crazy. You know, I was 9 years old watching Stir Crazy, him walking down with Gene Wilder down the, you know, in the prison scene. Right. And I was like, man, that's funny, you know. And so those two guys are my, like the big, and then when I grew up,
Yeah, well, you know what, I'll tell you this, I'm happy, because I'm older, I'm happy that you're doing stand-up again, because as Eddie Murphy goes and as Richard Pryor goes, Chris Tucker has to go in order for comedy to survive. Oh, that's so right. Keep hitting it on stage.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Rather than behaving like an untouchable superstar, Michael naturally became part of the moment, yet still managed to capture everyone's attention without even trying. It shows how his presence alone could leave other celebrities completely starstruck.
Around the world, I love you. I couldn't be me without you. Thank God. And Chris Tucker, you're my favorite.
Can I keep the award for a couple of days?
Yeah, we gotta share it. No, we have to share it.
Where I'm staying at in Neverland?
Yeah, anywhere you want to stay.
All right, I'm in cabin number 3.
What makes this even more fascinating is how Michael Jackson could completely catch people off guard during ordinary, everyday moments. In stories like this one from LL Cool J, you get to see another side of him. Not just the worldwide superstar, but someone who was genuine, relaxed, and naturally funny behind the scenes.
The person that I had the most fun with, you know, may he rest in peace, the songs actually were never released, but I did quite a few songs with the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
You know what I mean? The songs never came out, but I had a lot of fun in the studio. It was crazy. Like one time we was in the studio and, you know, I said, Mike, you know, in The Smooth Criminal, how'd you lean forward like that? And I was sitting at the, like a baby grand piano. I'm sitting on the, you know, on a chair, and he was like sitting up on the piano like this, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, well, I said, how did you lean forward? He said, well, you know, we had a Swami come in and, you know, we did a special thing and he did a ritual and he leaned forward and we all leaned forward together. I was like, really? He was like, no, silly. Mike was funny. One time, and I never told nobody this, and excuse the vulgarity of it but it's late, so it's cool. You know, one time I said, you know, I was sitting there, we were in his office. I said, Mike, you know, I gotta pass gas. He said, what? He said, what? I said, Mike, I gotta fart. He said, you gotta what? I said, I have to fart. He said, well, go ahead then. And I went, he went, and then, hold on, but this is when it gets funny. I love it, but this is when it gets funny. So he gets on the phone, right? I said, oh man, I would love some ice cream. He says, really? He says, okay, hold on a second. Hello? Yes. Hey, guess what LL did? He ordered some ice cream. Yo, Mike was a trip. Oh, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Working with Michael was like the most amazing part of my life. I respect him so much, love him so much.
That's special too. It's special to have.
Incredible.
It's special to have in your heart.
Yeah, it's amazing. He was amazing. He was amazing.
One of the most intense examples of Michael Jackson's fame came from a story shared by Steve Harvey. He explained that even the simplest plans could quickly turn chaotic because of Michael's presence. Going anywhere in public was almost impossible. The moment people realized Michael was there, everything changed. Huge.
Why are you doing that, Prince? You also, I gotta ask you about this, you hang out with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael is my boy. We hang out. We don't see each other that much, but when I see him...
Because he's not around hanging out with just other people. You and he are hanging out, you're friends?
We bump into each other around the world, man. It's like I bump, and he's cool, because he called me sometimes to check up on me, see how I'm doing. He's like, how you doing, Chris? And when he really missed me, he called me Christmas. Hey, Christmas, how are you?
He calls you Christmas?
He called me Chris. It felt good. At first I was like, why you call me? But then it started sounding good. I was like, say that again, Mike. He's like, Christmas? Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Do you ever go in public anywhere with Michael Jackson? Because what's that like?
You know what? We go to the movies sometimes. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around. He's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here?
About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you?
Sorry, Chris. And then, you know, we sneak in, all this stuff. He sneaks in at the last minute. He does all this stuff. Security bring us popcorn and stuff. You know, I'm like, he's trying to hide, you know.
Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
You know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I say, Michael, would you shut up before people see you?
I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah. And then Prince is somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. That sounds